Hi. Most of the research and development done for my web consistency testing talk was the result of a commercial endeavor called MogoTest. Um, for the purpose of this screencast, I'm going to demonstrate MogoTest a little bit just to illustrate a working system. If I'm selected to give the talk, I'll white label the product so it doesn't come off as a vendor pitch, but I thought it'd be illustrative to show that there is a working implementation of the ideas I'm presenting in the talk. So in this view here, basically what we have is a single page I've tested using Windows Firefox 3.6 as the canonical representation of the page. And that's used as the reference point for comparison against each of the other browsers. As you can see in this case, I didn't actually test in Linux, but I did test against a series of other browsers on the Windows platform. On Chrome and Firefox 4.0, as well as IE8, we saw there were no render issues at all. If we take a look at IE9, where we have a red X, we can dig in, and what we see here is that there were two issues detected. If we click on it, it'll scroll into the region. This here is a CSS selector indicating which element was in error, as well as we're told that it was off by 32 pixels to the left. The two viewports basically scrolled in to highlight both of the regions. What we have here is the reference implementation on the left and the browser compared to in the right. And for the highlighted region, we provide the coordinates for the upper left and lower right points of the box. So we can see here that on IE9 it's positioned at 716 pixels from the left, whereas on Firefox 3.6 it's 748 pixels to the left. And when you look, from the right edge here on IE9, it is indeed shifted more to the left. Likewise, we click here and we can see the other issue detected. Rolling back to where we just were, we'll take a look at IE7. Here, the issues are much more pronounced. I need to work on this a little bit, but basically the navigation on IE7 is pushed outside the viewable region of the page, so there's nothing to display. But we did correctly detect that there was an issue with the navigation. We take a look here. We can see also that the primary image at the top of the page is shifted down pretty substantially. Likewise, there are cascading consequences here. You can see this one is 402 pixels from the top, but over here it's 647. And very similar issue here. So each of these regions push themselves down roughly 250 pixels. And we take a look at the overlay view. It becomes a bit easier to see this. Basically what we have is two views with 50% alpha transparency laid on top of each other, and we can fade from one to the other to get a better idea of what these issues look like. We can see on IE7 that it is indeed pushed down quite a bit, and once again, going back to that side-by-side view, we're given the CSS selector. We're told what dimension it's off in, by how much, and we can see precisely on the page where that issue is. So this is a system that we've developed over the last 12 months or so. There's been a lot of work put into it, and we've tested quite a few different sites and pages with it. We've detected 1.5 million unique issues already, 34 million issues in total. So it's a process that we have been refining, and I think overall will stand the test of time much better and affords a lot more flexibility than straight up image comparison.